Hi, my name is Belinda Chiu and I am 22 years old. I'm from New York City and I'm currently volunteering at the food bank for 3 weeks in Mérida, Mexico. Well, when I was younger, I went with my family to Cancun, Mexico, and I came here as a tourist and I just wanted to experience something different this time around. And I volunteered with UBELONG before in 2012 in Ecuador, and I taught English and I wanted to try something new. Volunteering at the food bank was very different because in New York I volunteered at a food pantry, but this was completely different. Since I'm a native English speaker, I was able to help translate documents from Spanish to English for their English version of their website. And I also had a chance to work in their warehouse sorting produce and packing bread for the beneficiaries of the food bank. I am hoping to major in public health for my master's degree, so volunteering at the food bank is actually, I think it ties in with public health because nutrition is very important for communities, and I want to be able to impact communities and populations in Latin America as well as in other developing countries. My favorite experience while volunteering here was that I had the opportunity to go visit the local communities. I visited Excuña and Xabecal, and that's where I tried the escabeche for the first time, so it was really nice. And the families are so welcoming to me. I guess they were pretty interested because maybe I was the first Chinese person that's come to their community, but they were very nice to me and they tried to communicate with me. I had the chance to visit Excuña a second time to go with the nutritionist, and I was able to help them with their applications for the socioeconomic studies as well as the anthropometric studies. I learned all those terms when I was translating the documents. I was able to help weigh the families as well as take their heights just to see if there will be any improvements if they did go onto the nutritional package program. So hopefully the food bank will make a positive impact on these families and they'll have better health in the future. And I really loved working with the people in the produce section. One of the workers named Danny, he was teaching me Maya, which was really interesting. I was helping him learn English and he was helping me learn Maya, so yeah. He would sometimes test me while I was cutting my carrots, so. Mexico, the lifestyle is a lot more laid back. Everything is a lot more relaxed. The time is very slow. Everyone calls it Mexican time. And in New York, everything is very on time, on schedule. If you're late for something, you get in trouble. But here, it's very relaxed, and I like that it's very easygoing. But it took some time to adjust. The buses and the sidewalks is very, very different from New York because we have very wide sidewalks, and here you have to be really close to the wall to make sure you don't fall into the streets. The people are really nice, and I found it a lot safer than I had expected. I thought that if I was a foreigner, it would be more dangerous for me to adjust here and be able to travel around without getting in trouble. I was able to get myself more adjusted to the culture here because if I stayed in my comfort zone, I wouldn't be able to experience the real lifestyle of Mexico. I went to Uxmal and I visited the chocolate museum, which was right across the street, and it was quite an experience. I had been wanting to visit the Mayan ruins, so this was a great two-in-one package. And the chocolate museum was really interesting because they did a reenactment of a rain ceremony, and after the rain ceremony had finished, it actually started to rain, which is pretty scary. We didn't know if it was a coincidence or not, but it was pretty interesting. And also, I would definitely recommend going to the cenotes. I went to the cenotes in Kusama, and we got to visit all 3 of the cenotes and ride in the trucks with the horses, like a horse-drawn carriage. I would recommend anyone who ever wants a chance to volunteer abroad to volunteer with UBELONG because they're so organized, and the mentor, such as Cedric, is so warm and so supportive. Whenever you need help, you can just shoot him an email, and then in the briefing that you have a month before you go abroad, it's really informative. If you have any questions, he's there to help. And when you go to your site, the team leaders, such as Leo and Martina, are super supportive. They are always contacting me, making sure that I'm okay, is there anything that I need. When I was sick or I had a headache, they would ask me if I was okay, and they would visit the hospital just to make sure that I was healthy and doing fine. And they're more than welcome, more than happy to make sure that I have a good time while I'm here, recommending me places that I should eat or places that I should go visit. So it was overall a really good immersive experience, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody who wants to volunteer.